Mr. Wheeler, the athletic director of Heartland High School. Thanks for being with us today.
Yeah, no problem.
So when did you first get into education?
I got an education right out of college. I went to Central Michigan University, did my undergraduate studies in physical education with a minor in history. So right after school and my student teaching, I got a job at Grand Blanc and started teaching PE there.
Nice. So when did you first start getting into coaching?
I got into coaching right off the bat. I literally coached my first practice before my first day of class.
Really?
Yep, I coached football. So football starts in the summertime, right,
Yeah.
with 2 days and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I coached for a full August before my first day of school as a teacher.
Nice. What grades did you teach at Grand Blanc?
I taught all high school grades, mainly ninth grade physical education, but I taught upperclassmen weightlifting, conditioning classes as well.
Coach football at Grand Blanc?
I coached both football and baseball.
And baseball?
Yeah, I was the head baseball coach for 10 years. I coached defensive backs for the varsity football team for 5 years, and I was JV defensive coordinator for 3.
When did you first want to become an athletic director?
Probably about my 7th or 8th year of teaching. I just kind of felt like, I was ready to take another step. I really enjoyed coaching. I enjoyed, running a program and being in charge of all the different things that had to do with running, like the baseball program.
Yeah.
But I knew being an administrator, being an athletic director was going to be even more, where you kind of get to have your hands in all the different sports and talk with all the different coaches and athletes and stuff. So that's probably when I started to get the itch to do it, was around year 7 or 8.
All right. Could you give us a general description of your everyday life as an athletic director here at Heartland?
Sure, I'll do my best, because every day is different, but that's also why I love this job.
Yeah.
Most days you'll come in and in the morning do the office type work, the scheduling of events, the talking with other athletic directors about, different things, answering emails, whether it's coaches that need help with something. So, in the morning and mid-afternoon, it's a lot of the office type stuff, working with Mrs. Devitt with the different things that we have to do to make sure our seasons are going to run smoothly.
Yeah.
And then in the afternoon when school gets over, that's when it really starts to pick up around here, and you guys know that, right?
Yeah.
That's when practices start, that's when the weight room fills up, that's
Yeah.
when we start setting up for whatever events we have that season,
Yeah.
in the fall. It's a lot of outdoor stuff, whether it's football or soccer or tennis, that type of stuff.
Yeah.
In the winter, it's mostly indoor events like our basketballs and our swimming and stuff like that. And then in the spring, we head back outside to do our baseball, softball, lacrosse, all that type of stuff. So it's in the morning in the office, and in the afternoon it's events.
Nice. Okay, you've been here for 3 years at Heartland. You guys are doing great here as an athletic program.
I think so.
What is your goals in the next 5 years for Heartland?
Yeah, my goal is to keep it going. You've always got to keep your eye on the ball, and I feel like we're doing really well. A lot of our programs have set a very high standard, not just for wins and losses, although we are very successful with wins and losses, but just a high standard as far as just the culture of our athletic programs. So I want to just continue to make that better and better, right?
Yeah.
You can't let the rope slip through your hands.
Yeah.
So some of the things that I'd like to do is maybe set up a captain's club where we talk about different issues that are going on with our different teams with some of our leaders to make sure that our standards stay high and it's student driven. It shouldn't always just be the coach's message, but it should also come from our team leaders as well. So that's one of the things, and then I always like to modify the things that I do with coaches as well, coaches evaluations and coaches meetings, and make those better and better each year, just to make sure that our coaches are always striving to have their programs be better as well.
Yeah. That's all for you folks. Thanks for being with us, Mr. Wheeler, and good luck for the rest of the
Hey, thanks a ton. You guys did a great job.